Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain this problem from DSS sheet. It is common elements. Let's get started. It is given here, given three arrays sorted in increasing order. Find the elements that are common in all three arrays. We will be given three arrays here, and like this A, B, C, and we have to find the element that is present in all the three given arrays. And it is given, can you take care of duplicates without using any additional data structure? And there are possibly duplicates element present in arrays. Let's take example 1 to understand it. Here it is given, array here has elements 1, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, and by seeing it I can clearly see that the elements that are present here in the both three arrays are 20 and 80. So output given as 20 and 80, right? So what is the approach that I'm going to use here? I'm going to I'm going to place three pointers at the beginning of the each array, pointer P1, P2 and P3, and I'll compare them. If they are equal, then I will add them to my answer list. If they are not equal, and after adding I will move this pointer one step ahead in each array. If they are not equal, then I will compare first these elements that are pointed by these two pointers P1 P2, that is elements of A and B, to which currently pointers are pointing. And if it is as they are not equal, so one of them will be greater and one of them will be smaller. And here, as the pointer element that is pointed by pointer P1 is smaller, so I will move here this to next part, next element, and it will pointer will come at 5. I will compare them, and why I am moving here the pointer ahead, because I know that they are not equal, and this is the smaller one, means that the element that is it is it is never going to be in my answer, because it is not present in the second one, and it is not going to be the part of the answer, but the larger one can become the part of the answer. As I have not yet compared it with its next element, it can 5 can be the part of the my answer. Now my I will compare again the elements that are pointed by these pointers, and 5 and 6, again 5 is smaller, so I will move ahead this pointer P1. P1 will come here at 10. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. And the smaller one is 6, so I will move the pointer of 6 ahead. It will become, the pointer one will start point to 7. Now I will again compare them. If they are equal, 10 and 7 are equal. No, they are not equal. Again, the smaller one, pointer that is pointing to the smaller one, will move ahead by one place. So in 10 and 7, 7 is smaller, so I will move the pointer to 20. Now are 10 and 20 equal? No. Then I will move ahead this pointer that is pointing to 10, as 10 is smaller than 20. Now we will start pointing to 20. Now at this place, pointer P1 is also pointing to 20 and P2 is also pointing to 20. But is 20 is equals to the element that is pointed by pointer P3? No, it is not. So I will compare, they are equal. So this condition of anyone is smaller, any one of them is smaller, it will not get satisfied. So I will compare the elements of array 2 and array 3. So this 3 is smaller, so I will move this pointer ahead. Now I will start pointing 4. Again they will remain there because they are equal, and this will be moving till it is smaller than the pointer p3 is pointing to the element that is smaller than 20. It will come to 15, then again 20. Now at this step, when p1 is also pointing to 20, p2 is also pointing to 20, and p3 is also pointing to 20, in this step they are pointing to the same value. Here I will include this 20 in my answer list, and then I will move ahead each pointer by one place. Now while pointer will move ahead by one place in each array, it will start pointing to 40, 80 and 30. Now again, are they equal? No. A smaller one will move ahead. It will start pointing to 80. This is 30. This will move till it reaches 80. Now both all of them are pointing to 80. I will include. I had included 20. Now I will include 80. And after this pointer p1, any of the pointer reaches the end, then I can stop comparing, because as this the array first is ended, then I can surely say that no matter how many elements are present there, I'm not going to include that any one of them in my answer. So this will be my final answer, 20 and 80. Now let's see the code approach in the code that I have explained here. So for the pointing purpose, I have used these three variables I, j and k. Now you will say that why I have used p1, p2, p3. I have not explained it. Let me explain it. There can be a condition when um, elements can contain duplicates. Here it is given, array can contain duplicate element. When duplicate elements are present, let's suppose, let's take this example. It is another example is not given here. I will write example here. Let's take example where each of the array will have three elements, and that element is 111. This is the first array 111, this is second array 111, and third array 111. And if I approach this problem and try to solve this problem with the approach that I have discussed, then in my answer I will get 3 ones. But I have to include only once. The element that is present in all of them, I have to include that only once in my answer. Hence, I have used these three variables so that I can keep track of the previous element. If I have found this element 1 and again I am finding 1, then I will move ahead till ones are present ahead of it. Similarly, for each of the each array, I have included this variable p1, p2, p3, which will keep track of the previous element. Now let us see the code further. This is the while loop that it will continue till we have pointer within the range of the smallest of them all, smallest array of them all. So till I is less than n1, j is less than n2, k is less than n3. I is pointing in array 1 and j is pointing in array 2 and k is pointing in array 3. N1, N2, N3 are the length of the array. So we will continue comparing till we are in any one of the in pointers are in the three arrays. They have not reached the end of the array. We will continue till they have not reached the last element. And when we have compared the last element of any one of them, after that we will come out of this while loop. Now what I am doing here, in these three while loops. In these three while loops, I am just comparing that if current element is equals to previous element. If it is equals to previous element, first of all see that it is not going to get executed initially because I have placed here -1 in all the previous values as constraint. In constraint it is given that values will range from 1 to 10 to the power 5. Values will not be present in negative. So I have placed here -1 because initially it should not get executed, so that my first element of each array can be compared. It is -1 and any of them will not be -1, so any of these while loop will not get executed here. Then initially at the first iteration, this will not get executed and will come here in this if, and I will explain it why I have placed here this if. Let me explain this the work of this if. It is comparing all the three elements in all three arrays. If they are equal to each other, means three elements are equal and they are present in the all of them, all three of them, then I will add that element in my answer. And when I've added, means I have uh, I have performed the operation for the current element in each array. I'll move the pointer ahead for each array. If it is not the case, if it is not the case, means they are not equal, then I will start comparing among themselves. I will first compare the element pointed by the first pointer with the element pointed by the second pointer. They are not, if they are not equal, then there must any one of them must be smaller and other one must be larger. So whichever is smaller and whichever is smaller will be moved ahead, because I have already explained that the smaller one will never going to be part of our answer. And this if will not get executed if two elements are same, means elements in array A and B are same but they are not matching with the element in array C. And after that this condition will be checked and this will get executed, because any one of them will get executed because all of them are, three of them are not equal, but first two are equal. So whichever is smaller in second and third array, that's the pointer of that array will be moved ahead by one place by doing j plus 1. And now let me explain this if loop. So this if loop is checking that the pointers are within the bounds of the array. Again here I have checked here, but I am checking here again because I have placed here while loops. In these while loop, the pointer get can come at the last position, at can come out of the range of the array. So I am again checked here if the pointer is within the bounds of the array. If it is in the bounds of the array in all the three arrays, then I will move ahead and check further if they are equal or not. And after that, this is not the part of this code. Let me correct it. This will be list empty, and here we'll append that element in the list if it is present in all the three arrays, and then at last we will return that list. This is, I was trying it with set, uh, so set was written here. This is the correct version of this code. Now let's try to run it. Yes, it is showing correct answer. Let's submit it to see if it works well. Here we need to put these previous values in the variables p1, p2, p3, because we have compared them, already compared them. So p1 will be equals to ai, and p2 will be equal to bj, and p3 will be equal to ck. And now let's try to submit it to see if it works or not. All the test cases are passed, so it is working fine. Hope you understood the concept. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.